Hey Gemini, welcome to your aha moment video for November. That's action healing advice. Thank you for being here today. If you're new, all the info you need to know is listed down below. I also wanted to mention that the dates of November 8th, 17th, 22nd, or 26th might be significant to you. And if you're dealing with an Aquarius or have that in your chart, check out their video. They got a lot of the same cards here, same card combos, especially under the action category. So your overall energy is Bless number 22 and Milk and Honey number 51. So if you feel like you've really been going through it, Gemini, don't worry. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Your action cards are Sudden Wealth and Toil and Labor. Sudden Wealth's 11. Toil and Labor breaks down to an 11 as well. It's 38, so 11, 11. Under Healing, you have Concern, Judication, and Marriage. I feel that maybe a past relationship or marriage ended, didn't go in someone's favor, and there's some healing needed around that, especially when we move over to the advice category and we've got courtship, mature woman, and imprisonment. So to me, that means like we need to heal this in the middle as far as past relationships and wounding and maybe some judication that didn't go in someone's favor. Look at all the threes here too. We've got 33, 3, and 30. And as far as the advice, giving the situation that you might be in now time to mature and letting that person know, hey, let's take things a little slower. I intend to maybe, get to this marriage point, but however, it tends to make me feel imprisoned for whatever reason. And yeah, we'll break it down as we go. So let's get started under action for Sudden Wealth and Toil and Labor. And it feels like, similar to the Aquarius reading, you've been working hard at something and it just hadn't paid off yet. And so now I think that they're going to give you a specific advice on where to place that action, and it's going to pay off for you. We've got First Breath, Beginner's Mind, 21, Lay of the Land, Ancestral Wisdom, and a Tidy House, Clarity and Organization. Also a 1 card, okay? So that's interesting. So over this time, I think while you've been going through this period of toil and labor, you've learned some lessons the hard way, definitely. But whatever it is, it's helped you to get clearer about where you want to go, how you want to proceed with this action. And I think if you take an approach with a beginner's mindset, it's going to pay off tremendously right out the gate, especially with Milk and Honey and Blessed. So there's some blessings heading your way, Gemini, if it's not already there. And please remember, it's collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. We have Divine Masculine. Someone's not speaking their inner truth. That came out with Aquarius as well. And Offense, the ball is in your court. So it's time to take action towards what you really want. You could be a Divine Masculine if you don't identify with that as your primary energy. We all have that within us. So it's saying, like, take a verbal state basically what you want and your intentions to whoever's standing in your way here. Let's get some tarot with that. What do they need to do offensively? What do they need to do with this ball? The Wheel. All right, so luck and right timing. Wheel of Fortune's turning. 3 of Cups. That's reunion, celebrations, and temperance. Also came out in Aquarius. This is crazy. So divine timing was an issue. The angels are on your side. It's time to bring something back together, or to bring it to a mindset of being new back together. Why is the 3 of Cups here? Ace of Wands. Yeah, passionate new beginning. Queen of Pentacles. That's a solid foundation, very nurturing, could be dealing with an earth sign. And the Chariot. Cancer energy, but that's movement forward. This Chariot's actually moving. The guy's standing on top of the little coach. What's been the toil and labor of this situation? I think it has to do with maybe, everything kind of going wrong. I'm getting a Mercury retrograde type of feel, but also this healing issue. Yep, 4 of Swords, the Emperor, and the 9 of Swords. Yeah. So someone's just being cautious and kind of stuck in their own beliefs here. Maybe taking time to heal. But what I think they're saying here is, like, yes, you've been through this toil and labor long enough. Take a little bit more action. We're getting to the Milk and Honey. Let's get 1 card to kind of clarify. Actually, nope. We're going to do Osho Zen. What's this inner truth? Nothingness. Exhaustion. That is totally the toil and labor energy. So whoever is resonating with this divine masculine energy has put a lot of time and effort and heart into something that's not working out. It's time to close it out. We've got the World. That's a 10 with exhaustion. I believe that's either the 9 of Swords again or the 9 of Wands. So it's 2 nines, nothingness, and postponement, 4 of Cups energy. So they thought that this was going to be a bright new world, whatever path they were going on here, and it ended up being very black and bleak and leaving them empty. Okay, let's tie this in for the action. What action do they need to take? Whoa, strength. It's number 21. Oh, that one fell on the floor. Frog spirit renewal. Number 20. Oh, this is number 2. Number 2 and 20. So there again, a mirrored number or 22. So it's just the strength to either renew the situation, or I feel like it's a self-renewal. Finding what will make you happy. As far as healing goes, let's move on to this. We've got concern, marriage, adjudication. And that strongly is just like past wounds to me. Yep, sacred contract, number 7. That's crazy. And it's really difficult, you know, after you've had that bad experience, especially if it went on for a long time, like 17 years or 8 years, to move past that and take that risk with someone else. So we've got surrender, sacred contract, connectivity, another 3, 32 here, and eagle eye of the eagle, rising above the fray. And so it's saying, don't let this past issue that needs to be healed ruin what you have going now or what might be coming in now. Because for some of you, I feel like this new person or hasn't come in yet, and it might be an issue if you haven't healed this problem. Okay, what went awry that needed adjudication? It feels like it was very unfair, like someone might have lost a lot of judgment. Yeah. It's another 20. The judgment did not go well. 10 of Wands, it's been a burden. King of Wands kind of dampened their fire. Could have also been with a fire sign. I feel a sense of like they felt like it kind of took back some of their power, or they felt powerless over the situation. What went wrong? Somebody walked away. So it could have been that whoever needs to be healed here was left, and then also lost quite a bit in this adjudication, and they're a little bit skittish to go forward. 7 of Cups, yeah. I'm confused. I've got a lot of options, but I don't know which way to go. What about this concern? Projections, yeah. They're projecting this past relationship onto the future or the new relationship. There is a tower, though. I think the tower was the adjudication, the rebel. So that's resisting it, projecting the emotions onto others. We've got another 7 for stress, which I believe is the 7 of Wands. Oh, no, or a sword. Going with the flow. And then consciousness. So I don't think they saw this coming or didn't know it was as bad as it was whenever it got to be, when it went awry. Definitely. Let's pull out some of these guys. And then we'll get an overall card and move on to the advice. Yep. They don't want to repeat the same patterns with the hamster. They're fighting it with the salmon. They can't go with the flow. So it's 2 references with going with the flow. And there's the deer, skittish. Exactly the word I used there. They're very skittish around this for whatever reason. Okay, let's tie these together. Stay healing. Thank you for being here today, guys. If this is your story, please let me know down below. Comment, subscribe, share, all that. Okay, new beginnings. So that's 2 with beginnings. Playfulness, number 15, and then trust. So they're having a hard time taking a lighthearted approach to something that could end in marriage or be serious. They're having a very difficult time trusting it and trusting in new beginnings. Okay, let's move over here to the advice cards. Courtship, mature woman, and imprisonment. Courtship, mature woman, and imprisonment. Okay, we've got resourcefulness, compassion, and choices in their consequences. Also a number 20. That number's come out in every single pile. That's crazy. So someone's scared about choices and their consequences, definitely. And trying to find, they're saying, have compassion for yourself, for what you've been through, and also for this other person who's going to have to navigate this situation with you, right? But they're saying resourcefulness. The cactus is very prickly, but underneath is a lot of water, which represents emotion, right? And I just noticed that he's kind of right in front of whatever this orb is. It's almost like the sun. So I'm getting like this eclipse vibe. So some of this might have been triggered by the eclipse. Oh, and it's on the 29th, which I think the eclipse, the lunar, was on the 28th. So it could have been triggered by that. Oh, 2 29s, guys. The number syncs are crazy. Why imprisonment? Why do they feel imprisoned by courtship? Because of things people have done to them in the past. 7 of Swords. They thought they had a firm foundation in the past, a 2 of Cups and a Page of Pentacles, and it ended up being a 7 of Swords situation, and they don't want to get stuck in something like that again. What they're not seeing is this is a Knight of Cups situation. So yes, it did take a while to get together, but that's because this area that needed healing was not meant to be permanent. And that could also add to the confusion if someone thought that, you know, this sacred contract was deeper or meant to be fated forever. April 20th is sticking out. Yep. Burning desire, eternal flame. And then, so they think that when they feel emotions with this torch card, it brings drama and conflict and words that hurt with the bite card. And that's also defense mechanism. So that's the best way for them to avoid it, is to run from it. So please tell us about this new courtship or existing courtship. Queen of Wands, see? And I think that the passion that comes with the Queen of Wands could be a fire sign, doesn't have to be. Someone that really, oh, and the Queen of Cups, lights their fire and that they feel deep love for. And 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. But I think they're kind of scared that this 9 of Cups will turn into complacency. That once they married this person, it would just go down the same path as the other. A lot of love there, though. And I think they just need to have a conversation with this person and explain that. Like, it has nothing to do with you. This is my past hurt. I'm working on it. I want to have this with you going forward. What do we have to say about the advisor? Transformation. Yes, I think after they have that conversation, this would put this mature woman's mind at ease and also kind of take away some of the intensity or unknowns. Because you know how sometimes if you don't know where something's going, you kind of get this restlessness feeling trying to make something happen. Growth, number 44. The master numbers are crazy. I don't think I've ever had this. Toadstool's growth. So transformation and growth will come from this. This is awesome, guys. Probably one of the best readings I've had for you in a long time, Gemini. All right, let's get the final advice out for Gemini. Own your truth, Gemini. Only good things are to come. All right, we've got you, yourself, and your ego. Don't let pride or fear get in your way. Job or partnerships. You are self-sabotaging and blocking your blessings. Don't procrastinate. Catalyst, this happened for a reason but might not be for you. All of that is playing into the healing side. Don't let something that someone did to you in the past, if this is your story, affect the good things, the blessings that are trying to come in. Because you're going to be really, really happy if this is your story and you give that person a shot. All right, well, I'm sending you guys lots of light and love, and I'm always rooting for you. Be back soon. Take care.